the minigame trophies, and this is where the platinum difficulty really increases, because all of these are mostly just unfair and really strict in their requirements. The first one you'll come across is the Karate for Defense Only trophy, which requires you to get a score of 35 in the karate practice minigame. So this one just basically requires you to press the correct buttons to make the combos that appear on screen. But in order to get the amount of points that you need in the time limit, you're going to have to always mash square, even when the next combo hasn't appeared on screen. So as soon as you complete a combo, keep mashing square, and once the combo appears, you'll be partway through that combo to allow you to get enough points in time. Next up is the Beginner Luck trophy for getting a score of 50 on the Catch Fly minigame, and this is one of the rare minigames that actually just works like a normal minigame and has an easy requirement score to reach. So for this one, you just want to make sure that you press the button as soon as that gold ring enters into that white circle, in order to just do it as quick as possible and unlock this Beginner Luck trophy. You shouldn't really have too many problems on this. I think I got it on my first attempt. Next up, we have the hardest thing to do in the game, unlock the bronze Learn Fly trophy, which requires you to reach a score of 90 on this crane training minigame, which means you have to get every single hit, all 90 hits in a row without ever making a mistake, pressing the button at the exact time that grey circle passes through that green zone as it swings back and forth. This one is really solid and it took me 10 hours, but I've made a separate video explaining how I did it, so go and check that out. The next one we have is another weirdly easy one, and it's the Ask Drum trophy, which requires you to get a score of 100 in the drum technique minigame. So with this one, all you have to do is press circle at the right time to dodge that thing that's swinging at you. It's really simple, just make sure you're pressing it to dodge every time it swings back and forwards. And you should get it without too much trouble. I think it took me 2 attempts because the first point I didn't really know what was going on, but yeah, it shouldn't give you too many problems. Next up, we have a bronze trophy, Quicksilver rules, which requires you to get a score of 125 in the No Mercy lesson. Now this is another BS one because I couldn't physically press that button square 125 times within 30 seconds. I would always get to around 113, so I had to use a turbo controller in order to get this done. So if you haven't got one of those, then well, Godspeed, because I don't know how you're going to do it. Like I said, these are really unfair and BS. Finally, we have the Back Where You Belong trophy for reaching a score of 70. So just like with the Karate is for Defense Only, you're going to have to be mashing square in between each combo appearing on screen in order for you to start the next combo before it actually appears on screen. You'll probably get like 2 presses into that combo. So once you learn all the combos that are appearing, you should be able to do it using that technique, and that should give you enough time